Our team's super excited. All of us been playing for 4 years. Our whole team's made up pretty much of just seniors. So this is our time. This is our season. If we're gonna do it, it's now. There's no other choice.
You and your brother are guys that are certainly, lifelong familiar with this
Yeah.
program. To be a part of the kind of rebuild from a down year or two, what has it meant to y'all to be a part of getting this place back where it's used to be?
My freshman year, Pastor Denny stepped back in as the head coach, and he said he wanted to really just change the culture back to what it was back in the day when we're winning national championships and all that. And he's done a really, really great job of just flipping a switch and all of us guys, getting guys like Gabe, like Tristan, me and Peyton to really step up in that role and be a leader for some of these guys and show what our culture is going to be for the years to come. And so it's been a great experience, and we love it.
What is that? When you talk about what the culture is here and what needed to be kind of reset or reestablished, what have been kind of the core premises or tenets of this program with Coach Duran back and with you guys?
For a while I think it was football and then the school and then even God, and now you see we have the document series come out, God Family Football, and Pastor Denny just completely flipped it. We do devotion every day. And everything we do is just putting God first, even before the games, right up to the first snap. We're praying on the sidelines, and it is just instead of me over team, it's we over me, and so that's just a huge mindset that's kind of been flipped in the last 2 years.
For y'all's group now, seniors, talk me through what you see as your role. You mentioned your familiarity with this place, even when y'all were younger. You could probably kind of share some insight into what goes into making this place special. But now y'all's whole group as seniors, what is that leadership role like?
All of us, a lot of the seniors that are playing this year have been playing for a few years and have had to step up and be leaders, maybe when we shouldn't have had to be, as sophomores and juniors, or even freshmen, some of us. And so this year is finally, we're kind of getting into that spot where we can sit back and kind of play around with some of the kids more than we could have. But growing up, I never was super close to Evangel because I live in Benton, but I always knew what it was. Both my parents went here, and this place is just storied. I went to the church, and there's nothing like this little property we got going on. Nobody would think this little property is gonna produce anything, and just look at what it's done over the years. So it is crazy.
What's the dynamic like, the brother connection on the field? How cool is that? How much does y'all's background together, just knowing what each other is probably thinking and feeling at times, help what y'all are able to do on Friday nights?
We've grown up together and probably thrown 250,000 balls like over the course of our life, like something crazy like that. And so for real, on every route and every scramble he has, we are on the exact same page. And so I think it does help a lot. I go back and watch the broadcasts of the away teams or the other teams after we play them, and every single time there's one of the other broadcasters is saying something about how me and him have a great connection, or that it's unfair, or all this different stuff, which I think it is. We kind of are the same person, and so it really has helped like a ton over high school, and it's been one of the best things I could ask for.
The guys were just talking. You've got some college attention that's started to build a little bit. The Clemson preferred walk-on opportunity. Who have been some of the schools you've heard from, and what have they had to say?
I've talked to a bunch of like D2 schools, a bunch of D1 schools. A few D1 schools have come through and actually given me an offer. I'm still waiting on some more. I'm still in contact with a few more. Even some Ivy League schools have reached out. But right now I'm completely open, and I'm not worried about it because I put it all in God's hands. I know wherever I end up is where I need to be, and that's all I'm worried about.